Alright, Tekashi69, I don't follow his case or anything like this, but apparently a lot of people want to know what's going on with his case, so I'm going to do this video for it. Alright, so Tekashi69, his real name is Daniel Hernandez. He's 22 years old. He's been in a lot of shit. He became famous and popular based upon social media. He did a lot of music and stuff like that. He put it on SoundCloud. Everybody knew him and heard of him in the underground world. Okay, so then he became popular. A lot of people had knew of him because he did the video with Nicki Minaj, that video Fifi. So that kind of put him on the map. He already had a couple other good songs out there, but that kind of like made everybody look at him like, oh, who that with Nicki Minaj? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, he's going to go to court next week. He's going to go to a federal court in Manhattan, New York, and testify against 2 Trey 9 gang members. He's looking to testify against Anthony Harv Ellison, 31, and Aljamiah Nuke Mack, 33. So Ellison is accused of kidnapping Tekashi last July, along with racketeering and gun charges. Now, that kidnapping of Tekashi69, apparently what they're saying is Tekashi69 was actually the cash cow for the gang. So he was supposed to be like getting money, making money, and distributing it to like at least 9 of the gang members. Well, Tekashi was like, look, listen, I'm done giving y'all money. And these guys was like, look, listen, we gonna beat your ass, we gonna rob you, and we gonna kidnap you, we gonna beat your ass, and we gonna rob you. Okay? And that's exactly what they did. They followed through with what they said. They kidnapped him, they beat his ass, they took his money. Crazy. Anyways, moving on. Then the other guy, his name is Mac. Mac is 33. He is charged with narcotics trafficking and racketeering. Now, Tekashi69, he actually is, let's see, he pled guilty in February. So now he's going to testify. I'm sorry, he pled guilty in February to 9 federal charges. So now he's willing to testify. His charges include firearms offenses, racketeering, drug charges, and all this is part of his plea agreement. Now, in 2015, he actually had gotten, he pleaded guilty to child pornography charges. And what was going on was he was like 18 years old. He did a video with this 13-year-old little girl, and he made it went viral. It went viral. Now, according to the who the hell did he tell this? I don't know. According to the prosecutors, right? They're saying that he did the video to boost his scumbag persona and did it just for shock value. Whatever. Anyways, in the last pre-trial court hearing on Tuesday, before trial is set to begin next week, prosecutors and defense counsel discussed, among other things, whether to include Tekashi69's recent admission that he committed domestic violence for over 7 years. They're saying it's not relevant to the case per the government's decision not to prosecute, but it is still something that may influence a jury, according to Judge Paul Engelmeyer, and he has said that in court. Now, the hearing came one day after prosecutors had sent the letter to the judge laying out their intent to focus on Tekashi's testimony about his role in 9 Trey and how his role was actually to make money and distribute the money along the gang members. I said that earlier. So anyway, I said it again because it's in this report. And so, court papers had alleged that Tekashi allegedly took part in a gunpoint robbery of 9 Trey rivals in Midtown Manhattan in 2018 when he filmed the heist from a nearby car. In court Wednesday, prosecutors argued to show the unredacted videos in court, along with Instagram conversations between Mac and fellow gang members about plans for the robbery. Harv, you know I'll give you everything. Harv, I've always done right by you. Harv, I put money in your pocket, bro. I'm scared. Tekashi actually says this in a video to Ellison, according to court documents. So Mac's lawyer argued Wednesday that the video should be allowed into evidence without a transcription to show the whole picture. Mere text cannot provide. So Engelmeyer overruled the defense's request, calling the move unnecessary for the jurors' understanding of the case. Prosecutors also said in court plans to use text messages sent by Ellison before and after he allegedly kidnapped and robbed Tekashi69 on July 22nd, 2018 in Brooklyn. So, in the messages, Ellison allegedly asked a fellow alleged gang member about the rapper's location and asked to be informed about media coverage of the incident afterwards. Now, this is according to a letter filed by prosecutors. Ellison and an unnamed individual also allegedly text about purchasing Tekashi's jewelry that Ellison allegedly stole. For example, individual 1 told Ellison that if Ellison was trying to let something go, then individual 1 would spend some money for that something. That's what the letter had said. Now, additionally, individual 1 told Ellison to sell individual 1 the bitch with the red face. Deborah O'Canick, Ellison's lawyer, has previously called the incident staged, but remained silent in court Wednesday and agreed to show the text in trial. No robbery or kidnapping or assault happened, Canick reportedly said. It didn't happen. He had an event that made it look like a robbery or a kidnapping. The trial marks the final step in the case against over a dozen 9-Trey gang members. The rapper's former manager and accused gang member, Kefano Shadi Jordan, was sentenced to 15 years in prison after previously pleading guilty to federal racketeering charges. So that's the Tekashi69 drama. If y'all follow the drama, then y'all know what I was talking about. And y'all know who these peoples is. So that's wild. So you got Tekashi69, he snitching on folks. And they got all the text messages, all the social media stuff, everything. They got everything they need. And this guy gonna snitch. This guy, Tekashi69, is gonna snitch. He gonna go up on stand. He gonna tell them everything he know. What kind of shit is that? What in the snitch is going on around here? Okay? Till next video, people.